So Daley is with us, man. How you doing?
I'm very good.
All
Happy
right.
to be back in Dallas.
Yeah. Got a big show tonight at the Majestic.
Yes, Majestic Theatre.
Is there a routine the day of the show that you do? You try to get a nap in? You eat a certain... Used to be a baseball player. He ate chicken before every game.
Really?
They played 162 games a season.
Yeah, well, you need that. You need that energy, right? I mean, I definitely need to eat before my game, before my show. But yeah, for me, it's like, vocal warm-ups and just trying to be healthy and,
Now, what's a vocal warm-up? Is it singing or is it going me? And what is that about?
It's a bit of both. Like, I find vocal warm-ups a bit weird because, it all does sound a little strange. And
Yeah.
a lot of,
Do you really?
Yeah. You kind of have to do that to loosen up all the muscles because it's a muscle at the end of the day.
Right.
But I find that a lot of the time for me, I have specific songs that I like to sing, which actually exercise my range and stuff. So I'll do a little bit of the warm-up and then a little bit of like just singing songs.
Singing, okay.
Yeah.
They told us that when I went to broadcast school, and they told us you got to go
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
Anything like that. Anything that sounds ridiculous is probably working for you.
So you're up until showtime tonight, or will you get a couple hours of shut eye? I mean, how does that?
Well, I just did actually get some shut eye on the bus.
Okay.
We just drove down from Houston today, so because we had a show last night, which was amazing in Houston, and so I managed to sleep a little bit last night. And I've got family in Houston, so I kind of spent some time with them.
You have family in Houston?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, well, so I got to take my young cousins to school this morning and stuff like that.
Oh.
So that was nice, and then just got caught up on my sleep on the bus. And,
okay.
So I'm feeling all right.
Okay.
I'm good for
Now, were you in the States the first time you heard your song on the radio, or were you in the UK?
No, I was in the States.
You were in the States?
Yeah.
What was that feeling like?
That was crazy. I'm trying to. It's really bad that I don't remember which station it was now.
No,
but,
I mean, what was your feeling though?
Yeah. Oh, my feeling. Yeah, just it was actually in a cab in a taxi. So I'm like, and this is before I was really got to grips with all the radio stations and all that kind of stuff. So this was completely random. Just jumped in a taxi. And it was on, and I was on my own, so I had no one to celebrate with.
Oh, really? You couldn't tell the taxi driver that's me? He thought you were a lunatic.
I was going to do that, but I thought, no, that's going to make me
So
look
you by
crazy.
yourself?
Yeah.
See, I was at home by myself when President Obama won the election the first time.
Oh, right, yeah.
My wife and my kids had gone to a girlfriend's house to watch the results. I got home from work early so that I could watch it with them, and they were gone. And so when he won, when they said he was the winner, I was like...
You were like high-fiving yourself.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow. So growing up, whose music did you listen to?
It all kind of stemmed from parents, initially parents' things. So in my dad's CD rack, however, there would be like Sade, George Michael, Shaka Khan.
Okay.
And then, I feel like I gravitated to a lot of vocalists that, the voices is what really kind of grabbed me. And then as I kind of developed my sort of musical ears and whatever, I loved like commercial R&B from Usher to Aaliyah to Brandy.
You ever met Sade?
No.
You haven't?
No. Has anybody met Sade?
I don't know. I don't think so. That's why I was asking, man. So is there anybody you've met that you've been nervous to meet?
Nervous to meet. I almost met Prince. Prince is just so like my ultimate.
Right.
He's my favorite musical artist and find him very inspiring in a lot of ways. But I did the Essence Festival not last year, the year before, and he was doing the main stage, and there was like a sort of after event situation, and and I was literally probably the same distance that I am from you now, but I was too nervous to actually introduce myself. So
come on,
so I
man.
was kind of like, I know, but I was like, what do I say? Like, so I kind of chickened out, but. So that was probably the most.
Man.
Yeah.
I was one time the distance between this wall and that wall.
Yeah.
For Michael Jackson.
Oh wow.
But there were so many people around him. My neck broke several times trying to see Michael. Everybody was screaming, so it was like that was as close as I ever got to Michael Jackson. But that was kind of cool, just to be in the same room with him and stuff like that. So yeah.
Definitely.
So tonight, do you get nervous before you go on stage? Somebody told me if you don't get nervous before you perform, then you ain't serious. Do you get nervous?
Well, it's weird now because I do get nervous if I'm doing a show. I mean, there's always an element of nerves and like anticipation and excitement, but I think, my fans are so great, man. Like they make me feel so welcome and so like, they're so involved in the show that it's almost not, I can't worry too much. I don't want to worry. I just enjoy it, but then definitely if I'm doing a show where it's like people haven't specifically come to see me, then that's different. That's kind of different. You always like, check yourself a little bit. But no,
Think about that though, man. It's like the people are paying money to come see you.
listen, it's still not registering with me. Like, this is what I love to do, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody, you know, not that I would want to necessarily do it for free, but like, you know, I would, you know, this is the thing I've always done, so I love it. And the fact that people support me in doing it and take time and money out to come and see me is, you know,
That'll be this is my final question to you.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't music, what would you be doing for a living?
If it wasn't music, well, I've always been a creative kind of person, so I think, you know, my plan B, I had to have a plan B for my parents, you know. I did like what do you call it? Like multimedia, it's like creative stuff, so like video editing and graphic design and stuff like that. So probably still be doing something.
You got
creative.
skills?
I'm trying. Just put my, you know, spread my arms in a few different things.
That's awesome. So Daley tonight at the Majestic Theater, it's going to be a great show. And who's opening up for you?
This amazing lady called Katie Shutter, who's also an artist from London who I met through a mutual friend, and she's been killing it. She rocks up with her piano and kills it, and yeah, it's going to be
very good. Well, good luck to you tonight, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Yeah, no problem.